Our artisans, they need to do 4 years of training to be able to manufacture a Kelly bag. This that you've just seen, the perlage, you need to be very skilled and very
products are made in China. Towels are from Fu'er in Shandong. They also make products for Chanel and IKEA. Beddings are from Yue in Shandong. Men's shoes are from Shachi in Shandong. Tableware are from Gaochun in Jiangsu.
It was my first time shopping at Hermes, and let me tell you how it went.
We got a lot of requests, do Hermes next. And that's why we're here in the Highland Park Mall.
In Italy, made in China. Or maybe made in Chile. Oh yeah, that should be a thing, by the way. Because some brands get real creative when it comes to making
Put the finishing touches on a Kelly, the most difficult bag to build. It starts with 30 distinct cuts of leather and can take 20 hours to complete, 4 hours for just the handle. There are no manuals or cheat sheets. Artisans rely on their training and muscle memory.
Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to the channel because this drama is about to get wild. Let's get into it. Hermes is reportedly in full crisis mode. The luxury powerhouse is now taking legal action against several Chinese manufacturers who allegedly revealed confidential details about its billion-dollar production process, sending shockwaves across the fashion industry. According to reports, these factories weren't just making replicas, they were the same facilities that helped produce some of Hermes' most iconic bags, including the Birkin and the Kelly, which can sell for over $20,000 each. Now, those same manufacturers are publicly sharing what they claim really happens behind the Made in France label, and it's catching global attention. From alleged behind-the-scenes production shortcuts to viral social media posts and leaked receipts, this story is sparking serious discussion about how luxury goods are actually made.
So Hermes has put out a response to China, and they have like a video in a factory sort of showing people trying to show that they're actually the ones who are making the bags in a factory somewhere in France.
Spent over $100,000 of my own money dissecting luxury bags, cutting them open, analyzing every stitch, every layer. Why? Because I had to know what made those bags so expensive.
Hermes is said to be working urgently to protect its brand image, but the conversation is already out there, and it's not slowing down. Let's look closer at how this controversy started. For years, Hermes has promoted its handbags as being handcrafted by skilled French artisans in traditional Parisian workshops. The marketing paints a picture of precision, elegance, and craftsmanship, a symbol of timeless luxury. But according to reports and claims from sources like Tanner Leatherstein, up to 80% of certain Hermes bags might be assembled or partially produced in China before being finished elsewhere. These allegations have left many consumers questioning what made in France truly means today. Reports suggest that much of the leather work, including stitching, threading, and cutting, may be done overseas before being finalized in France.
To finish the bags from China factories, back to their own factories, and just do the repackaging and logo installing.
It's the Chinese supply behind product. Bags are from Sitong Handbag in Dongguan City, Guangdong Province. It's a factory specializing in handbags for 54 years, and it produces 80% of the world luxury bags.
Allegedly, once the nearly finished products arrive, Hermes adds final touches like buttons or stamps, labeling them Made in France. This process, according to some sources, is at the center of growing debate about what qualifies as French craftsmanship in today's global fashion industry. When Chinese manufacturers reportedly began sharing documentation and speaking publicly about their role in production, the luxury world took notice. These revelations gained even more traction thanks to Tanner Leatherstein, a well-known leather specialist with a large online following. He's recognized for purchasing designer bags and carefully examining their materials and construction to educate viewers about quality and craftsmanship. Leatherstein has previously shared analyses of several luxury brands, including Chanel, Louis Vuitton, and Bottega Veneta. His content often compares the quality of high-end designer goods to more affordable alternatives, encouraging viewers to understand what truly defines value in fashion. In one viral breakdown, Leatherstein estimated that the production cost of an Hermes Birkin bag could be around $600, including premium leather and metal hardware. a figure that contrasts sharply with the retail prices that can reach tens of thousands of dollars. While Hermes has not confirmed these claims, the discussion sparked massive interest across social media and news outlets. According to online reports, several Chinese manufacturers have claimed that approximately 80% of the production work takes place in China, with final assembly and finishing touches added in France. If true, critics argue, this would raise important questions about transparency and branding in the luxury market. Hermes, meanwhile, continues to emphasize its commitment to craftsmanship and quality. So, how did Hermes respond to all these allegations? Instead of confirming or denying the claims directly, reports suggest the company turned to legal action. According to public filings, Hermes has reportedly taken steps to sue several Chinese factories for alleged misuse of intellectual property and defamation, a clear signal that the brand is determined to protect its image and trademarks. In essence, Hermes' legal team argues that certain factories shared confidential information or misrepresented their working relationship with the brand. What makes this even more controversial, however, is that these same factories were previously under official contracts with major luxury labels, meaning they were authorized to produce items under specific agreements.
Started making his boots in China, and that is these boots right here. This is pretty much the UGG boot that like most Americans will have in their house. I was very pissed off when I found out the truth because I grew up in Southern California. I remember being in elementary school when I would only see 2 people in the entire school wearing UGG boots, and they were always the cool surfer kids.
The bags I cut open, just expensive, nothing special, but a few truly exceptional.
Now that some of these manufacturers have spoken publicly, Hermes has distanced itself from them, leading to heated discussions across the fashion community. Let's look at the numbers. Hermes reportedly earned around $15.2 billion in revenue in 2024, with thousands of high-end bags sold worldwide. Considering that a single Birkin can take several days to complete, observers have begun asking how such massive production volumes are possible if everything is truly handcrafted in small French workshops. Critics online claim that the math simply doesn't seem to add up, though Hermes maintains its reputation for exceptional craftsmanship and authenticity. And this debate doesn't stop with Hermes. Industry analysts have pointed out that other major luxury houses, such as Prada, Chanel, and Louis Vuitton, have also faced scrutiny over where their products are actually made. Some reports allege that portions of production happen in Asia, with finishing touches completed in Europe to meet labeling standards. Experts say this practice, while legally compliant, raises important questions about how made in Italy or made in France should be defined in today's global fashion economy. As more reports and analyses circulate online, the luxury resale market is beginning to feel the impact. Some collectors claim that resale prices for certain Hermes bags have started to dip, as buyers grow more cautious about what they're actually paying for. Many consumers now question whether a $25,000 handbag is truly worth it if parts of its production allegedly come from the same facilities that make much more affordable alternatives. Tanner Leatherstein's investigations have also fueled this ongoing conversation. In his reviews, he's shown that some handbags advertised as being made with premium calfskin might actually use PU-coated leather or lower-cost materials, according to his tests. These findings have made both collectors and everyday buyers curious, and in some cases frustrated, about the real value behind luxury branding. This entire situation shines a light on one of the biggest shifts in fashion. The idea that made in China automatically means low quality is no longer accurate.
As your daughter drawing on your $60,000 Birkin, am I right?
Yeah. I couldn't even be mad at her because when I asked her, I was like, I wanted to see if she was gonna tell me the truth. I was like, Coach, did you draw on mommy's purse?
Literally spent $60,000 on this purse. Look what my daughter did to my...
All my purses. This one here is really special. If my house was on fire, I would take this one.
Many of today's Chinese factories are technologically advanced, using top-tier equipment, skilled labor, and high-grade materials. Industry experts note that these facilities often produce goods for both luxury and mid-range brands, sometimes even within the same production lines. The main difference being the label added at the end. There are also online discussions about so-called factory extras, unlabeled items allegedly made with the same materials and specifications as branded ones. One creator even claimed that she owned boots identical to designer Uggs, just without the logo, costing only $5. While these accounts are unverified, they've added even more fuel to the growing debate about authenticity, value, and what luxury truly means in a globalized fashion market. For years, Western marketing and media have shaped the idea that made in China means low quality, while made in Europe represents prestige and exclusivity. But according to industry analysts, that perception may be more about branding than reality. Many luxury labels today operate as large, privately owned corporations, structured to maximize profit through strong storytelling and strategic marketing rather than pure craftsmanship alone. As more consumers learn about global manufacturing practices, experts say the industry is feeling the pressure to be more transparent. Tanner Leatherstein, a well-known independent leather expert, has played a major role in this conversation. He doesn't work for any fashion house or sell branded products. Instead, he shares educational content showing how materials are sourced and constructed. In one example, he examined wallets from his own personal collection worth around $1,800, breaking them down to explain what consumers are really paying for. His goal, he says, is to make fashion buyers more informed about the craftsmanship behind luxury pricing. But marketing isn't just about materials, it's also about influence. Celebrity partnerships have become one of the most powerful tools in modern luxury branding. Industry insiders describe this as strategic placement, where high-profile figures are given or sponsored to feature certain items. For instance, when a global celebrity like Cardi B showcases a designer bag on social media, it can instantly drive massive demand among fans and influencers worldwide. In many cases, people aren't just purchasing the product, they're buying into the image, status, and social approval that comes with it. Experts say this emotional connection is exactly what keeps luxury brands thriving, even as consumers begin to question what luxury truly means in today's market. One major example of luxury marketing power came when Kylie Jenner shared a video tour of her Hermès bag collection. The internet went wild. Millions of views, endless reposts, and countless reactions from fans admiring the display of wealth and exclusivity. But as conversations grew, some viewers began asking deeper questions. Were all those pieces personally purchased? And where exactly were they made? Reports suggest that global production networks make it difficult to trace the full origin of luxury items, sparking discussions about transparency in high-end fashion. And it's not just celebrities driving these trends anymore. Influencers across TikTok and Instagram have become central players in luxury promotion. Unboxing videos and haul content dominate social media feeds, often featuring designer handbags and accessories. Many of these posts are part of brand partnerships or PR collaborations, meaning the creators might not have personally purchased the items they promote. Experts say this new wave of influencer marketing has reshaped how people view luxury. Instead of relying solely on glossy ads, brands now use social media personalities to make high-end products seem more attainable, even aspirational. But critics argue this also fuels consumer pressure, creating the illusion that owning a designer item is a symbol of success or social status. Luxury brands continue to generate massive profits, reportedly selling handbags that may cost only a few $100s to produce for tens of thousands at retail. Social media plays a major role in this, with viral posts and influencer endorsements making these products appear more exclusive and desirable than ever. This leads to what some critics call the Birkin trap. The idea that owning a Birkin has become the ultimate symbol of wealth and prestige. But here's where it gets interesting. Unlike most fashion items, a Birkin isn't something you can simply walk into a boutique and purchase. Hermes has long maintained an invitation-based buying system, where customers are encouraged to build a purchase history through scarves, belts, or accessories before they may be offered the opportunity to buy a Birkin. For some, this adds to the mystique and exclusivity. But for others, it raises questions about accessibility and transparency in luxury retail. The resale market also reflects these shifting attitudes. A few years ago, Birkins were being resold like investment assets, with prices soaring far above retail. But following online reports, including Tanner Leatherstein's breakdowns and alleged factory disclosures, resale values have reportedly started to dip. Collectors and resellers are beginning to wonder if these bags still hold the same long-term value they once did, especially if claims about global production and quality variations prove accurate. In one viral clip, a reseller described evaluating a Birkin 30 in gris satin with palladium hardware explaining that it was a 2021 piece in box fresh condition. Yet, even pristine bags like these are seeing softer demand as more information spreads online. Analysts note that luxury resale, once considered a safe investment category, is now becoming more unpredictable. And the conversation doesn't stop there. Some industry watchers allege that certain influencers and stylists have occasionally showcased imitation products while tagging official luxury brands, reportedly to maintain a fashionable image without overspending. These claims haven't been verified, but they highlight how powerful the illusion of luxury can be. Critics say the system often rewards appearance over authenticity, as social validation increasingly drives consumer interest. Ultimately, this entire discussion points to a growing realization. In the digital age, luxury isn't just about craftsmanship, it's about perception, storytelling, and influence.
The latest Hermes bag with me. This is my first bag I got this year. I usually get one bag a year, and this is the one for this year. And I'm really excited about
Hermes
it.
say, I want to buy one of these. You know what they say to you? No, we don't have them. First of all, you have to be Hermes customers. You have to demonstrate that you like the brand. And then you can only buy one per year.
When you see a celebrity posing with a luxury handbag, it's easy to assume it's genuine and personally bought. But that's not always the case. In today's fashion world, branding and image often sell more than the product itself. So who's really benefiting from this system? The brands continue to make record profits, the celebrities receive endorsements and exposure, and influencers enjoy sponsorships and invitations to exclusive events. The everyday customer, however, may end up spending thousands based on an image carefully built through marketing and social media influence. That brings us to an important question. Are consumers truly buying quality, or are they buying the illusion of prestige? Industry analysts say this question sits at the heart of the luxury conversation today. Now, the situation appears to be escalating. Reports claim that Hermés has launched a series of lawsuits against several Chinese manufacturers who allegedly shared insider information about its production process. The brand is said to be pursuing legal claims, such as defamation and misuse of intellectual property, signaling just how seriously it takes these allegations. These lawsuits, according to analysts, highlight how protective luxury houses are of their reputations and trade practices, and how much is at stake when brand trust is challenged. Some commentators, however, view this as a pivotal moment for transparency in the fashion world. The claims made by certain factories have drawn attention to where luxury goods are actually produced and how much of the made in France identity still applies in a globalized market. Hermes, for its part, maintains that its standards and craftsmanship remain among the highest in the industry. This controversy also comes at a complex time for global trade. Following US tariff increases on Chinese imports, many international brands have faced added scrutiny about their supply chains and sourcing methods. If reports about extensive overseas production prove accurate, companies heavily reliant on Chinese manufacturing could experience major challenges adapting to new trade realities. Experts say the Hermes situation exposes a much larger truth. Modern luxury isn't just about design or materials, it's about perception, reputation, and storytelling.
This client here regarding selling her Birkin 30 Gris Etane, if I'm not wrong. Gris Etane is the color, and it's palladium hardware. The bag is in box fresh condition, but it's Y stamp, which means it's a 2021.
Don't love me because of no diamonds. Take all this. This bracelet right here look real as a. This shit was $23 on Amazon.
Once the perception begins to shift, even the most powerful brands can feel the pressure. As conversations about authenticity and transparency spread online, the future of what defines luxury may be changing right before our eyes. It's not just Hermes under the spotlight. Reports suggest that other luxury giants like Louis Vuitton, Prada, and Chanel are also facing growing scrutiny over their global production practices. The question now is whether the traditional made in France or made in Italy labels can still hold the same prestige they once did. Experts say that if those designations lose credibility, the entire idea of what defines luxury could begin to shift in a major way. Hermes, according to recent coverage, has responded by filing multiple lawsuits and taking strong steps to protect its brand image. The company maintains that its craftsmanship and quality remain unmatched, while critics continue to question how transparent the luxury industry really is about its manufacturing. With both sides firmly standing their ground, this story shows no sign of fading anytime soon, especially in an era when the internet never forgets. Now that all these reports and claims are circulating, it's worth asking, would you still pay $20,000 for a handbag if you weren't entirely sure where it was made? Or does the brand name itself still make it worth it to you? The debate continues, and opinions are more divided than ever. Hey, if you've been following this investigation into fashion's most talked about controversies, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next deep dive into the world of luxury, influence, and global style. And tell us in the comments, do you think celebrities and influencers should be more transparent about the brands they promote? And are high-end labels still worth their price tag today?